Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Themis Diamore, and I'm here with your morning metamorphosis message for whenever this reading finds you, it was meant for you. These morning metamorphosis messages are all about transformational energy. I tell you about the potential energy that may be showing up for you. My intention with these messages is to give you practical steps that you can use to transmute, embrace, or surrender this energy for your highest good. But this is only potential energy. So my collective do not accept energy that does not belong to you. If it doesn't belong to you, leave it here for the person that it does. And if you need this information at a later date, you already have the practical steps on hand to be able to navigate yourself through this energy if and when it does show up for you. I have already pre-shuffled the cards off screen to save time. I meditated over them. I'm going to cut them on screen, lay them out, and give us the messages the way that Spirit sees fit. I hope we all had a fantastic start to the morning. I got some good rest, and I'm ready to jump in these messages and share these messages with you all. So here we go. The first card we have is the Nine of Wands. Clarifying that, we have Twin Flame, which is mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. The overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. This is in reverse. Okay, my butterflies. First, starting off with this Nine of Wands energy. The Nine of Wands energy is the energy of, gearing up for the worst. This is the energy of resilience. This is also the energy of being pessimistic. But as I always like to say, this is this is the energy of almost there. I've always considered this energy as the almost there card, the almost there energy, because this is the energy of you being close to your 10. This is the energy of you needing to have faith in yourself and faith in the journey and where you have came from in the energy. This is the energy where persistence to maintain your stance is needed. With this energy, we have the twin flame, which is mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. So you may be at a point in your life where you may be gearing up for the worst when it comes to a connection, a twin flame connection with someone. You may be mirroring feelings of some sort with someone that you may be close to. This may show up as reflection. So this energy today is speaking to me of the endurance of reflection. So some type of connection that may be reflecting back to you is testing your strength. But it's not to break you. It's really, really testing your strength to really show you how much you have grown during this process, during this journey that you've been on. Because this Nine of Wands energy is saying that you've been taught through the battles that you've been through. And you've been taught boundaries. You've been taught things like discernment, and you've even been taught protection with this Nine of Wands energy. Protection for yourself, because nines are all about self. So even though this twin flame card is revealing that, what you seeing in someone else may be your own reflection, their resistance may mirror your own fear of surrender. There may be resistance in this twin flame dynamic, my butterflies. And with this twin flame energy showing up, the resistance, because Nine of Wands is the energy about, staying determined. This is the energy of, mustering up the endurance to keep going. So it may be being mirrored back to you that someone that you may feel a twin flame connection with is also experiencing and undergoing those same types of emotions. They may need be um, learning to create boundaries. They may be trying to be persistent and maintain the faith. But with this Six of Wands energy, because we can't forget about this Six of Wands energy, this is the energy about being conceited or self centered. This is, the energy of maybe, being a follower or showing off. This is that the egocentric energy. The energy that's driven by ego. And the reverse, in the upright, the Six of Wands is about success. It's about recognition. Um, it's about you achieving your accolades, your goals. So when it's in reverse, this is spirit reminded us that external validation can't measure up to that progress within our soul. We may be having victory by being in connection with a twin flame. You may have met your person. But the victory here isn't really being seen because it's more about you staying true to your own growth. And this needs to happen for you, my collective, whether anybody claps for your union or not, whether anyone else supports it. You still must maintain and be determined in connecting and showing up authentically in your connections. So sometimes, that recognition, it might be stalled because of some reasons, like, as this card says, being vain or, feeling like there's some type of failure or disgrace going on. You might be dealing with some narcissism or have narcissistic tendencies yourself. But Spirit is really highlighting for us with this metamorphosis moment, with this transformational energy that we have. Spirit is calling for us to have that inner acknowledgement. Acknowledge how far you've come. Acknowledge that you have done the work. And acknowledge that you don't need to prove your healing. You just need to live in it. So if there's a connection that you are in that is taking some endurance for you to maintain it, or there's taking some endurance for you to walk towards a connection that you may feel there are shared feelings in a connection that's reflecting back to you. Spirit is asking you to recognize that whatever is showing up, this is just a test of your faith in the connection that you have, the connection that you share with a person that you may have a strong, deep bond for. My butterflies, I'm going to leave us all with an affirmation, a grounding statement, something that we can use to affirm that we have done work, that we have come so far. Again, we have come very, very far. And this will help us to just keep going, to be centered and actually live in the trust that we have in our journey. This affirmation is going to be: every mirrored challenge reveals where I am ready to rise. So if you see struggle with your person or, with a connection that you feel like is being reflected back to you, this is your opportunity for you to stand strong, for you to take the lead, the authority, to have courage, and to be determined to keep things alive for you and your person. Until next time, my collective, you all have a blessed, loved, and safe rest of your day.